Gentlemen, on the main stage, please welcome the proprietor of Blue Gauntlet Fencing Gear, Vicki Lamb. Vicki Lamb brings Blue Gauntlet to the Arnold every year and provides us with strips, equipment, and sells the best fencing gear in the galaxy. So please visit us in the Franklin Room and purchase equipment from Blue Gauntlet and support Blue Gauntlet. Thank you for being here, Vicki Lamb. And now Vicki will present the awards for the Cadet Women's Epee Competition. In 8th place, please welcome Simone Gorman. 15 years old, from Westerville, Ohio, where she's coached by Trevor Pedersen. She's only been fencing for 1 year and fences for the Royal Arts Fencing Academy. And Simone was this year's Arnold Scholarship winner. Congratulations, Simone. In 7th place, Rachel Sariko Wilson. 16 years old, from Columbus, Ohio. She's coached by Julia Ritchie at the Royal Arts Fencing Academy. She's been fencing for 2 years. Congratulations, Rachel. In 6th place, Catherine Rummel. Catherine is 15 years old and hails from Schaumburg, Illinois. She's coached by Ina Harazanova at the Illinois Fencers Club, and she's been fencing for 7 years. Congratulations, Catherine. In 5th place, Shira Borer. Shira is 13 years old, from Columbus, Ohio, fencing for Royal Arts Fencing Academy, and she is coached by Julia Ritchie. She has been fencing for 3 years. Congratulations, Shira. Tied for 3rd, bronze medalist Sophia Lewis. Sophia is 15 years old, from Fairborn, Ohio, coached by Matt Denman, the American Fencing Academy of Dayton. She's been fencing for 7 years. Congratulations, Sophia. Tied for 3rd, bronze medalist Georgia Rice. Georgia is 16 years old, from Culver, Indiana. She's coached by TJ McNally at the Culver Military Academy. She's been fencing for 2 years. Congratulations, Georgia. Our silver medalist in 2nd place is Julia Samikin. Julia is 14 years old, from Columbus, Ohio. She's coached by Alexander Schmeridan and Misha Mazer. She's been fencing for 6 years and fences for Columbus Fencing and Fitness. Well done, Julia. In 1st place, this year's Cadet Women's Epee Arnold Fencing Classic 2020 champion is none other than Fan Wu. Fan is 16 years old, from Toronto, Canada. She's coached by Andrew Wu, and she's been fencing for 3 years at the Vango Toronto Fencing Center. Fan, in honor of your victory today, we're also going to present you with a gift certificate to Blue Gauntlet Fencing Gear. Blue Gauntlet, the sponsor of the Arnold Fencing Classic. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present the Cadet Women's Epee champions. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live at the Arnold Fencing Classic. We're about to see the gold medal match for the Division 1A men's foil event. On the left, Stephen Yee from Chicago, fencing for Stevenson High School. And on the right, Mohammed Hassan from St. Louis, fencing for the Fencers Academy. Gentlemen, are we ready to do this? Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Maestro Paul Gerasi here at the Arnold Fencing Classic 2020. We have the Division 1A men's foil bout underway. Stephen Yee in and out of distance, slow march by Mohammed Hassan, and Hassan lands off target. We start again. He finds the blade, makes an attack. And a jumping action, trying to whip the back is Hassan, but it lands flat and eventually an off target. And now in the preparation, Stephen Yee comes forward with a lunge and scores his first touch. Yee in and out of distance, a long lunge by Hassan is short. A lunge by Yee is short, it misses, and he starts a second action, but Hassan has the right of way, comes forward and makes his score, 1-1. And a lunge by Hassan, but it is off target, nothing done. Hassan in preparation. He finds the blade, now he's on the march. Hassan feigning some counterattacks, showing the point in line, and it looks like a running attack by Yee causes a kora. Both fencers go body to body, and so the action is stopped. And they start again. Quick attack by Hassan, parried by Yee, but riposte is no. And in the preparation, Yee's attack is off target. A lot of blade action here. He finds the blade, now he's on the march. Hassan showing counterattack, showing points in line. Attack. Oh, and a counter riposte by Hassan. Wow, that was beautiful. Mohammed makes the attack, parry riposte by Stephen Yee, and a counter riposte by Hassan. Earns his second point, 2, fencing 1. Here's an attack by Hassan, and he scores another one, 3-1. That's 2 points in a row. That's very, very quick. Perhaps Hassan has got some momentum here. And he comes forward, tackle fair or beat attack, and he scores his 4th touch. He takes his mask off, tries to reset a little bit. Yee in and out, using some hard feints with the foot, makes a long attack. Hassan backs off. Hassan now on the march, coming forward. But Yee changes the footwork up. Now Yee's on the march. He comes forward, he's got Hassan at the end of the strip. It's an attack, a jumping action, and Yee manages to put the point on with that jumping action. An amazing touch by Stephen Yee at the end of the strip. 2, fencing 4. There's a counter time action, but Hassan can't make the repost. Makes an attack, it's parried by Yee. Yee comes forward, makes an attack, but it misses. Hassan on the march, here's the attack, and it lands off target. It really would have landed on, but Stephen ducked his head a little bit and displaced the target. You can't cover the target, but you can displace it. And there's the attack by Hassan, but it doesn't find the mark, just lands a little bit low and is off target. You must hit the silver area, the lame, or the vest, for a point to be counted as valid. Several feints. And counter riposte is non-valid. And here's the action. And the attack by Hassan is parried. Yee on the march. Attacks. He's in preparation, but it's still the attack. Hassan can't close out the counter, and so it's off target. We start again. And the attack by Hassan scores, and he'll take a 5-2 advantage. 1 minute left in the first period. Both fencers looking to score. The long attack by Yee. The first one misses. Hassan takes over the action and scores. 6-2. Yee again taking off his mask, trying to recollect his thoughts. Getting a little bit of a breather there. A long attack by Hassan is off target. Yee making the counterattack, but he doesn't have the right of way. Long attack by Hassan again in the low line, and Hassan scores his 7th point. 7 fencing 2. He finds the blade. Now he's going forward on the march. Several feints. Gives up the attack. Hassan coming forward. A little bit of cat and mouse. They're trying to jockey for position, trying to gain that initiative. It's more than just right away. You really got to find your tempo. And they call this a repost for Muhammad Hassan. It's 8-2. I'm not quite sure if that should be allowed. He did fall. You're not allowed to score while falling. But the referee, I guess, says the touch happened well before the fall. And a running attack by Hassan is off target. Both fencers do an advanced lunge with a preparation, and they can't see. The referee says simultaneous, but Mr. Hassan has asked for video replay. So we'll take a look at the video. And it looks pretty simultaneous. It looks pretty close to me. I don't know if they're going to be able to tell. Let's see. And the referee actually does agree. He says it's the touches for Muhammad Hassan. Very close call. And here we go. Hassan on the march. And he makes the attack, and he finishes the attack, and he earns his 10th point. And a yellow card is awarded to Stephen Yi for covering with the mask. So you are allowed to duck, but you can't put the mask in front of the scoring area. And another attack by Muhammad Hassan. He takes a commanding 11-2 lead. And we have a 1-minute break. So a fast and furious first period here. Muhammad Hassan up 11-2 over Stephen Yi. Both fencers trying to get some water and some liquids, talking to their coaches, trying to see what they can do to turn this around. Muhammad Hassan, of course, can do pretty much whatever he wants with a 9-touch lead. And he's already up at the on-guard line, ready to go. He wants to finish this, it looks like. Stephen Yi's going to have to figure out the riddle here. Hassan's been able to parry just about everything thrown at him. And Yi is, of course, also in the penalty. He had a penalty for covering with his head. So in foil, the target area is the torso, the silver area covered by the lame. And you are not allowed to put your head in front of the lame and prevent the opponent from scoring. You can duck, but you can't cover the lame. All right, let's see what happens in this next period. Both fencers check their weapons. They're working, and we go on to the second period. Stephen Yi needs to come up with a new plan here. Let's see what he's come up with. Hassan on the march, showing preparation, almost daring Yi to counterattack. Yi showing that point. And the attack comes from Hassan, and he scores his 12th touch, 12-2. And I think the referees want to check the replay for some reason. Now they're satisfied. He retreats with the point in line. Makes an attack, parry riposte, and a counter riposte from Yi, scores a touch. That was a lot of work. That was a pretty difficult touch. He worked really hard for that one. And Yi gets his 3rd point, 3-12. He still has a lot of ground to cover. He makes the attack, but it doesn't land. Oh, and behind the back touch from Hassan. Wow. Muhammad Hassan can do no wrong today, making it look easy. Wow. Hassan touches the blade, coming forward in preparation, but coming forward continuously. And the attack from Hassan is short, and Yi finishes and scores his 4th point. Hassan has to be really careful that he doesn't stop in that attack. There's the beat. And he finishes, and Yi just really jumped onto the blade there.
And it looked like he may have hurt his knee there. I think he's okay, though. Good. It's 14-4. One more point will win Mohammed Hassan the gold medal. He's beating the blade. Hassan beats it back, and there it is. Mohammed Hassan wins the gold medal.